Yo, gonna take you through a day in the life in quarantine today.
I put my feelings on safety, so I don't go shooting where your heart be. Cause you take the bullet trying to save me, then I'm left to do I'm making you bleed. And that's a whole lot of love, ain't trying to waste it. Like we be running them out and never make it. That's just too bitter for words, don't wanna taste it. That's just too bitter for words, don't wanna face it. But I think that I've done tripping, I'm tripping, I've been skipping, that's how
I've been up since 7, I think, or 7:15. Basically, my alarm was meant to go up at 6:30, but
18 hours a day.
didn't go off just because my phone battery died. I mean, with having this thing running in the background, don't think it could hack it. I mean, I only had like less than 20% left, so I thought it would survive the night, but as most of my friends and family are in Europe, I get notifications through the night, so it just decimated the battery. Anyway, breakfast, let's go. This is breakfast A, where we have some noodles, some sticky rice and some dumplings. Also got that congee here and a coffee. So typically I like to eat my breakfast by the window while watching something, and then I take a shower, which I didn't film, and then I move on to my work for the day, which is usually on my laptop. It's a pretty dull day today. Regardless, I think it's time I give you a tour of my room here at the Penta Hotel in Kowloon. So here we had 2 beds before, but I pushed them so make more room. So I've got room here to work out. Of course, we have this very nice view. I like these windows, and I spend time here to get some sun and watch the city, especially towards sunset. Got a nice TV, but yet to watch any TV because I personally don't watch TV. Whenever I do have time, I'd rather watch Netflix or YouTube. So I've got space here to hang clothes. This is my desk area where I've been set up to do my work. This is the door where I'm not allowed to exit. And this is the bathroom, which I think is pretty nice. Pretty spacious. And that's the shower. All in all, it's a pretty nice hotel room. I mean, I think it's pretty big for Hong Kong. It's about 22 square meters. So that's a quick room tour, and yeah, that's it. I mean, it kind of works. Pushing the beds to the side gives me a lot more room to move around. The other rule is that here, compared to like Australia, let's say, where I think you're actually allowed to go out of your room, I'm not allowed. You have to use the Stay Home Safe app, which is linked to this, which sends signals, and every now and then they check through, I think, Bluetooth connections. It asks you on your phone to reactivate your Bluetooth and allow a new connection, I think, to make sure that you're staying in this room. So I'm not allowed to actually leave the room. I believe if you leave the room, there's a 25,000 Hong Kong dollar fine and 6 months in prison. So everything is just in here. This is where I've been for the last week. I've got 2 weeks to go now. Just thought it'd be good to give you guys an idea of the space that I'm working with, and if anyone is coming to Hong Kong, the type of room that you have. For me, the 2 choices for hotel was actually the Penta Hotel, which is this one I'm staying in right now, and Nina Hotel. I have seen other videos and looked on the site, and the Nina Hotel is slightly bigger. The room, the standard room, is about 30 square meters. So if you did want more space, then that is also another option to go for. But personally, my experience so far here at the Penta Hotel has been great. And it's nearly lunchtime soon, so I'll show you some food. Hey there, so lunch has just arrived. Today we have number 1, which I have not tried yet, so I'm pretty excited. We've got, of course, the salad, that staple salad, which has been good because this way I can always get greens in. We've also got some orange juice, which at least is one of the 5 a day, which I need, man. It's been an intense day. Having overslept this morning. And then of course we have the main event, which I'll show you. Hoping it's good. This is seafood, I think. Oi, this shit looks absolutely dense. So this is a fried rice with seafood. Looks very dense, so I'm gonna dig into this now.
I'm making it a bit more sharp and snappy and something that like people can actually take something from. And when I started doing that,
And if I do say so myself, the food is actually pretty good. So it's been a long work day. It's already 3 o'clock and I've been working since about 8 o'clock this morning. But yeah, now it's time for some Mandarin, so tune in to hear my pronunciations. Well, why have I chosen Mandarin when they speak Cantonese here? Well, Mandarin is more widely spoken, so that's why I've chosen personally to learn Mandarin. And of course there is overlap between the two languages, so I think long term it's going to serve me better to know Mandarin. Is this necessary? Yes, it's great to have another skill, to have another language in my arsenal, let's say. But for those who don't know, English is widely spoken here and you can live perfectly fine. When I lived here 2 years ago, I got by perfectly with English. But to understand the culture, the people and the food in any country, it is highly advisable to learn the language. I think it's just gonna propel your experience to the next level. So that's why I'm undertaking this and trying to at least get to some kind of beginner or intermediate stage with the language. So I'm gonna stick this out for the next 12 months. It's gonna be tough, that's for sure, to have the time to do it and to remember all the words. It's very different to any Latin language, but this is that elite shit and that's what I'm trying to go for. 一个朋友，一个朋友，我有2个苹果，一瓶水。So typically I'm starting my day with stretching, as I believe it's important to stay flexible and to actually stay mobile and healthy during quarantine. And I'm also doing some upper body and lower body workouts with this single resistance band, which is taking a beating during this quarantine, but it's getting the job done, and doing something is better than nothing. Tonight's dinner I'm gonna tuck in while listening to a podcast and enjoying the view. They forgot my cutlery, but I've been hauling away cutlery for a day like this. So I'm ready. So typically as I wind down for the day, I like to read a book. Seeing as I'm staring at a computer screen the whole day, I've not really been watching movies as much, and I like to answer some messages from friends and family back home, which is also due to the time difference. Crazy how Hong Kong is such a bright city, like the lights reflected and actually give me some light in here. And at night I wind down with the lights off and enjoy listening to some music or a podcast, and that's my typical day in quarantine.